Today we are going to put an end to sentences. What do I mean by that? No, I don't mean that we're never going to use sentences again. What we are going to do in this lesson is we are going to talk about the end marks for sentences. What is an end mark? An end mark is also known as punctuation, and it comes at the end of a sentence. It tells you when to stop as a reader. So what I need you to do for me right now is open to the grammar section of your notebook. Please turn to a blank page. Write down ending punctuation as your title. And then I would like for you to just write down that in your first bullet, it comes at the end of a sentence. And then for your next bullet, it lets you know when to stop. Please go ahead and continue the video once you have done that. What are some of the different kinds of end marks and when do you use each one of them? That's what we're going to talk about right now. The first one is a period. So please go ahead and write down another bullet and write period. And then I'd like you to write that it comes at the end of statements and commands. Then I'd like you to write down one of these sentences as an example. It is raining today. That's a statement about what's going on that particular day. And then another example is, do not interrupt me. That is a command. So therefore, a command also gets a period at the end of the sentence. Another end mark would be the question mark. So please go ahead and make another bullet and write question mark. Then for your definition of question mark, it's basically when we ask somebody something. So an example that you will write down in your notebook is, are you going to lunch? I am asking you a question, so therefore I end this sentence with a question mark. The next end mark is an exclamation mark, and this shows excitement or it shows feeling. So please make another bullet, write exclamation mark, and then for your definition, write shows excitement or feeling. Then I'd like for you to go ahead and write down one of these examples. That is a huge dog. Maybe that person was excited to see such a big dog. Or you may use an exclamation point after you say a sentence like, I hate tests. Well, that's a feeling that you have. All right, now what we're going to do that you've taken your notes is we're going to do some practice determining the correct end marks in the next few sentences. Where are we going? Think to yourself here. Are we excited about something where we use an exclamation mark? Do we have a question? Or are we giving simply a statement or a command? Well, when we ask, where are we going, we are asking, so therefore, we'll use a question mark here. The next example is, the phone is ringing. Is that causing excitement? Are we asking a question? Or are we just making a statement or maybe a command? Here we're simply just making a statement, so we're going to use the period for this sentence. That car is going to crash. Looking at this sentence, is there a sense of excitement? Is there a question, or is there a statement or a command? I would say if you're watching this and you see a car about to crash, that's probably a heightened kind of excitement, or you're nervous. So here you probably use this exclamation point. That tree is going to fall on the house. Again, ask yourself, are we excited about something? Are we questioning something? Or are we giving a command or a statement? Here again, we're showing something that's surprising, something that's kind of exciting going on. So therefore, we're going to use this exclamation mark. Put those papers away. Do we sense that excitement? Is that a question? Or is that a statement or a command? Here, that would be a command. You put those papers away. So therefore, you would use a period. Remember, an end mark always comes at the end of a sentence, and it lets the reader know when to stop. If we don't have end marks in our writing, our writing tends to be very confusing for the people that are reading our stories. So we want to make sure that we always use these three end marks to help our readers better understand the story that we're trying to tell. All right, good job. We ended those pesky sentences. What you guys are going to do now is you're going to go to the crate. You are going to get your worksheet on ending punctuation, and then you will confer with your teacher.